Okie dokie, hey guys, I'm going to help you out with these word problems here on your review. Hope you don't mind the nice music in the background as I'm watching Beauty and the Beast in my hotel room. It's fabulous. Okay, so we're going to start with 36, which I gave you the picture because it was a little confusing with the wording. So it says a plane takes off from a certain angle x from the ground, so that's going to be my angle of reference. And then I'm flying in the air. Here's my airplane going through the air right here. I'll highlight it for you here. So about 10 miles from the point of takeoff. So this is my point of takeoff here. And when I say 10 miles from the point of takeoff, I actually mean the horizontal distance. That's the part that's that's not super clear. Okay, so that's going to be here on the bottom, the 10. At that point on the ground, the plane is at an altitude, so a height of 6 miles. Calculate the measure of angle x. So what I want to do is follow my steps with the first thing, right, is going to be to label. So if x is my reference angle, because that's what I want to find, then I need to label opposite, which is here. My hypotenuse is here, and that means my adjacent is the 10 right here. So to figure out which one to use in my CATOA, I need to figure out which one uses the opposite and the adjacent, right? Because those are the numbers given to me. O and A is TOA, so that's tangent. So I'm going to set up my equation over here. So that's going to be, I'm just going to go straight to the inverse part, which is what you really need to know, right? Since I'm solving for an angle, I have to use inverse, right? So this is one where I'm using inverse trig, only because I'm solving for an angle. So anytime you solve for a missing angle, you use inverse trig, which is the -1 stuff. So I would type tangent to the -1 on my calculator. That's going to be second tan, and then in parentheses 6/10. And then you type that in the calculator, which is going to be approximately 31 degrees if you round it to the nearest degree. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Okay. I'm going to go through 37, and then hopefully the other ones will start to... Actually, let me skip to 38 because... even better, let's do 39. Sorry. That one's a little tricky. Okay. And I'm going to go down here so I have room. So 39, a student wants to know how tall the flagpole is at her school. So here's my flagpole, right? Here's the ground. And here is the student. And her eye level is 5.2 feet. So from here to here is 5.2 feet from the ground. She's standing 26 feet from the base of the flagpole. And she wants to know how tall the flagpole is. So that's this right here. I want to know the height of the flagpole. So if we create this triangle, but remember it's from her line of sight, so it's from her eyeball right here to the top of the tower, not a tower, flagpole, that's going to create almost a triangle, but then I have to consider this horizontal distance here. So that one's a little tricky because you have this space from the ground, right, because this is the ground. So we know that this here is 26. And first I'm going to solve for this. So actually, instead of calling this x, or I'll just use another variable. So let's call this side here y. So we want to solve for first this piece y. Okay. And I know that the angle of elevation is 29, so it's going to be this angle right here. So first step is to label. Across from 29, so the opposite to 29, I'm going to erase my x for now, is going to be this one right here. So that's the y. And the hypotenuse is here, and the adjacent is down here, right? So I don't care about the hypotenuse. I'm given the 26, which is adjacent, and I'm trying to solve for this y, which is the opposite. So, that's going to be O and A, so tangent. And then I set up my equation, so tangent of 29 equals y divided by 26, and then solve for y. So we're going to multiply both sides by 26. And then in my calculator, I'm going to type 26 times tangent of 29, which don't have my calculator, so let's go to Siri here. What is 26 times tangent of 29?
Where would you like to go?
Well, that's not useful. Hey Siri, what is 26 times tangent of 29?
The answer is approximately 14.412.
Alright, thank you Siri. So, 14.4. Obviously, don't use Siri on your test. You have to use your calculators. And then lastly, it wants the entire height of the flagpole, right? So that's going to be from the ground, how tall is it? So what we just calculated is from here to here, 14.4. But you also have to add 5.2, right? So add those together, and you get 19.6 feet. Ta-da! Isn't that great? That's so fun. Okay, have fun doing the rest of them. You can do it. I believe in you. Bye.